welcome back to Let's Play with Neb Crazy. I am Neb Crazy and welcome to Resident Evil 3, the remake with John. Say hello, John.
Hello everybody, I hope everyone's having a good time with their lockdown in this outbreak of coronavirus. We are all sitting here to be wonderful. Now, I thought to take our mind off the horrible deadly disease, we're going to play Resident Evil 3 with you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Resident Evil 3 is a game about... Oh.
Yeah. Although, to be honest, deadly disease is fucking nothing compared to the frustration that's going through me right now after that fuck up.
Yeah, we had a lovely...
stuff. We had a very good first episode.
We had a lovely episode, it was wonderful, full of quips and jokes and me screaming my lungs out.
We actually completed the game. But
yeah, all in one episode. It was amazing. It was like a 5-hour episode.
Constant headshots, no missed shots, never got hurt. It was amazing. Yeah. You'll never believe it, but
yeah, that whole bit with Jill tap dancing, I managed to get that ongoing as well.
Yeah, the fact that that was a playable Easter egg, that was amazing. But unfortunately, the recording software fucked up, so you're never going to see that.
Nope, it's gone. It's lost to the abyss.
Lost to the abyss. So
we should also technically not be seeing Nemesis on your screen right now. This is a bit of a preview, so just try not to look at the big hulking beast who's apparently dressed in bin liners. Just ignore him.
Yeah, it's just me on a bad hair day. And a bad everything day. Well, yeah, probably. More like
Let me go.
So yeah, we're going to play this, and one thing we actually didn't mention last time is each episode we're going to be trading off who's playing. And as John played the episode that will never be aired, I'm going to start this one. And then he'll
oh, my lovely progress down the toilet. Yeah, apparently this since unless we miss our guess, we don't really know that much about this game. Like we've deliberately kept ourselves in the dark.
Other than what we've just played.
Yeah, other than that. But we don't think there is any like trading off between characters like there was with Leon and Claire in Resident Evil 2, which is a series that we have played before. Yes. We want some background on what this series is going to be a little bit like. Go watch that. I highly recommend it. More screaming from me.
It's one of the fun things about us playing these sorts of games together. I'm really calm and chill and don't really react too much, and you're like the opposite end of the spectrum of that. It's
I have a strong reflex. And that's what I'm sticking with. So yeah, we're going to be passing off the controller between the two of us.
And also, sorry if we talk over this stuff a little bit, because we see.
Well, he still looks like a Bond villain, though.
He really does.
Like, seriously, they not get more marketable people. The people who scream, "We are an evil corporation, please sue us."
To be fair, that's kind of Umbrella's whole deal anyway. They are an evil corporation, so it makes sense to get someone that looks like, oh, he obviously works for an evil organisation, corporation thing, so, yeah. Although the weirdest part, which I didn't mention it in the non-aired episode, was Umbrella is an actual thing in real life that does biomechanical research. It's kind of scary, and it used almost the same logo, just different colours. In fact, Ben, who's editing this, see if you can find a picture of the real life Umbrella and stick that on the screen for a second. The recording software just stopped.
One eternity later.
Sorry about that, everyone. Bit of an issue with the recording equipment again. We've reset everything and hopefully everything should be good, but we shall see.
Just ignore that. It's very much a Resident Evil game where we're just kind of cutting things up and putting them together. So it's in the spirit of the video game, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, because of all that, I'm gonna have to do some major editing afterwards, but hopefully it should be too jarring for you guys.
Well, apparently we woke up in the middle of a tsunami. Oh! Ooh, cool. We can interact with the window as well. Yeah, it's close that window. It's too bloody rainy outside.
Yeah, I don't want someone sneaking up on me in this sort of weather. if there's someone wandering around out there in a pouring rain and they see this open window, they're just gonna stroll right in, aren't they?
Some weird fish man.
I like this show. I really like this show, but it just went downhill after season 3.
I like how it's with the old retro aesthetic as well. Like this is the old school technology, like old school TVs where you could literally pick them up and beat somebody to death with them.
If you could pick them up, yeah.
Yeah, if you can pick them up at all. And I'm looking. Ooh!
Yeah.
Hey, it's the beret from the first game!
Yeah!
That's what she was wearing in the first game. For those of you who don't know, Jill is the protagonist of this game. She was also the protagonist of the technically first video game in the Resident Evil franchise, Resident Evil 1, where she and fellow boulder puncher Chris Redfield went into a horrible mansion filled with Nessie Zambos.
Aye.
It's basically what started this whole thing in motion, really.
Pretty much. Wait a minute, that's that same picture that's on...
A conspiracy, yes, yeah.
That's the same picture.
Well, that one's to do with the big web of lies that Umbrella's sorting around, and the one over there is for personal.
Yeah.
This is my team. And this is my team, of which there are only 3 of us left. Fuck you, Umbrella.
So yeah.
Speaking of which, Raccoon City, right down there at the bottom. That's where we were last time, ladies and gentlemen.
That's where
tiny
all
little
of the
building there.
first... I say the first game, the last game took
Yeah.
place. And we're going to explore all of this, I would imagine.
Hopefully, we'll see what happens.
Yes.
So, at top corner, there was at least one, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, what's the face?
Yeah, that's just a little nod to the first second game.
The first.
We're pretty sure that's supposed to be Annette Birkin from the previous game.
Yeah.
It was Mr. Birkin's wife, Mr. G, mother of Sherry.
What did you think of that zoom out and pan? I was quite proud of that.
Your all piece to know is not in this game at all. I'm pretty sure we don't have to deal with any annoying kids unless they're defeat to the zombies.
I suppose everyone was someone's kid at some point, so technically anyone we deal with is an annoying kid.
Oh, okay, Captain Pedantic. Should I get Connor on the phone as well?
Yeah, you could try. Ooh, 4-leaf clover.
Ooh, Kendo! It's the gum one of them uses, I think, actually.
I'm trying to read
I
these.
think we need our glasses. We need to Jill wears glasses. We need to
I'm
go get
already
them from the
wearing
bathroom.
glasses. I know, I'll put glasses on my glasses.
Let's find some moon donuts and substitute them. There she is, ladies and gentlemen, in all her new polygonal glory. I feel so sorry for her.
I want to turn her around and stare at her.
No. Yeah,
back.
no.
Her back, that's what I want to look at.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Oh, God, the internet perverts are going to have a field day with her, poor darling.
Ooh, bleach.
And also a Glock.
Yes.
Yeah, because apparently she brushes her teeth with lead.
Well, she's so much of a badass, I suppose she might as well, yeah. No, that's how she files her nails. She just shoots them off. Oh no, we're turning into a zombie. Sorry, this is supposed to be a really dramatic and emotional moment or something like that, but we've already seen it.
Yeah, and I explained that this is actually a really good sequence, considering that of course she's going to have fucking terrorism.
Oh yeah,
because of the first
PTSD
game.
from the first game, not the second first game, the first game.
The first game, yes, the canonical first game.
Well, technically,
still
Resident Evil 2
darling.
takes place sort of the same time as this one, doesn't it? So,
True. I think it's like a few days before Resident Evil 2, before Leon and Claire show up, because they show up right at the very end when Umbrella decides, no, fuck this, just nuke the place.
yeah,
Whereas the outbreak is still kind of there.
it's just sort of happening, yeah.
3 more days, then I can kiss this town goodbye.
Yeah.
Worst month of my life.
So
You
we're
have
planning on leaving.
no idea, darling.
Jill's
Do we have
report.
to?
No, we're not reading them again.
We did laws, but there were voices and hilarious skits, but fuck it, we can't be bothered. They'll skim through them, just sort of skim
Yeah.
through them, and then anybody who actually wants to read the damn things can pause. But we're not
Yeah.
reading these first few ones out.
I didn't do that with that first one, but oops.
Well, it's great. Nothing really there
Too many
anyway.
pills.
Oh, the pills, the pills. It's like my mother's bedside table. Poor darling. She's not a druggie. She's got MA. Just for those of you actually wondering.
Technically, she is a druggie. It's just pharmaceutical.
True. But yeah, she's got an
Rather
actual
than-
reason, as opposed to the morons who do it for fun.
Yeah.
Brad Vickers.
Yeah. And we need to get into the bathroom.
That was another note behind us, I think.
Ah, that one.
That one, yes. Hello.
Cool.
People will watch. She's being watched because she's paranoid about Umbrella, understandably, and Umbrella are paranoid about her.
Again,
Like
understandably.
renegades, trying to dig up dirt on the corporation that tried to murder her.
Yeah, which is kind of understandable.
Indeed. She's got lovely hair.
Really good complexion as well. Basically, no blemishes on her face at all. It's almost unnerving how.
Ah, no way. She's probably got a massive great pimple on her butt or something. Ooh, raccoon milk!
Ah, yes. Raccoon.
I don't want to see the milking process to have to deal with one of those little
No,
fuckers.
I don't think anyone does. Can I just leave?
I really don't know what's happening next. Can we just sort of preemptively break our own neck, please?
Can I just want to. I can sort of see something on there now. Something's going on.
Yes. There's lots of police
Hello?
and
Aloha.
Hello?
Jill, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now.
Alright, let me grab my...
and there's all the subtlety blast thrown at the airlock.
Yep.
So, 'cause I was the first time we went around this, I was explaining to Ben that I wasn't really expecting to see Nemesis until like a little ways in.
Yeah.
I'm sure fairly early in the first iteration of this game, but I was still expecting a while before he did show his big ugly mug. But no, this game just is like, oh, by the way, Nemesis. I'm in the game. The game's name, bitch. Also, that is some strong ass wood.
It really is. Just keep running. Just keep running. Just.
That's what happens when you vanish, ladies and gentlemen. Always make sure.
Yeah. Just push it over. Yeah. It's fine. Damn you strong.
Oh, he wants it. Oh, he wants it.
Well, I want out.
No way.
The
Keep
poor
hanging
person
in
hanging
there,
from the fire escape. Yep, you're doing fine.
Ah.
Oh, hello.
Come on.
Whoa.
I will get away.
Oh god, no! No! I see where this is going!
No,
I see too
no,
many Japanese
no,
headlines! No!
no.
Ah!
Not the hentai. Not the hentai.
Oh god!
Yep. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, this is a fire. Oh, fire indeed, very hot.
Ow! My ribs.
Ooh.
All of my ribs.
Oh, there goes my children.
Okay.
Ow!
Oh, wow! Jesus Christ! Just give her a break, man! Jesus!
Just keep moving.
Oh god!
Ow! Yeah, sure, just break the floor. It's fine. It's fine. Fucking
Now for the overkill moment. Oh god! Crocodile flashbacks! Crocodile flashbacks!
Well, you say overkill, it's actually really ineffective. He's actually
That's
making
true,
it
yeah.
worse on himself.
Just picked her up and snapped her neck like a fucking teddy bear.
But no, he decided to try and use that, and now she got away.
And that's how you start a video game.
Yeah. I was going to say, I kind of appreciate that quick start, because
Oh yeah,
I've
I'm
been
not
playing
messing around
Doom.
here.
I've been playing Doom recently, and they do exactly the same thing. It's like, Okay, so here's the tiny bit of exposition, and now you're playing.
What was that thing?
Like, you're two Marine, you kill demons,
Right now,
here's
it's
some
got a hard
demons.
on to the
Go.
only two stars left in town. You and me. I'm not sticking around. Just look around.
Hey, fat
The
face.
longer we wait, the more screwed we are.
Dude. He's fairly apathetic towards the end of the world as we know it.
One fucked up thing always.
That cop doesn't know how to drive.
It's like Arclay on steroids.
Hey, look, some movie posters.
Hey! Hey, wait! Down
I'll
here!
get to those later.
Damn it!
I'd be dreaming. How could this many people be infected? Brad! Here they come!
They usually do. It's so obvious now.
So many.
And so it begins.
I'm really tempted to do something.
Dodgy's our one. Dodgy's our one. You really want to put away a... No. We're pretend that never happened, okay? Nothing happened. It's fine. Nothing's fine. Everything's fine. It's a joking cutscene.
Oh no, not Brad. Drop his arm off. Drop his arm off.
Don't think about
We're
it.
the Walking Dead, this shit.
We're gonna make a run for it.
I don't think the placebo effect works on him. The zombie virus, Jill.
Are we still a team?
Always.
Then do me a favor. Don't fuck up like I go!
Thanks, Brad. Thank you for sacrificing yourself.
Sorry, Brad.
No. Oh,
God.
hello. Yeah, and also done the same mistake here that I did. There's a Zappo!
Hey dude, how's it going?
It could. Actually, I like the framing there. The framing there is brilliant.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
right. Like, the first time we did this, first time I did this,
Yeah.
I opened up my gun and I just plugged the first zombie in the head. As it turns out, it's the wrong thing to do because there were like 3 of them, more of them coming behind us.
Yep.
But the framing of that shot there makes it seem like there's nowhere to go until you kill the first zombie,
Yeah.
which I really appreciate.
It's really quite clever.
Got it.
Hey man.
Sir, are you alright?
Wait, did I just skip the helicopter?
No,
Hey, come on.
It's later.
There's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
I skipped the helicopter.
I'm not going out there!
The helicopter was supposed to shout at me.
Parking garage isn't far. I can
The
tell
only safe place!
I think it did.
No, it didn't. It literally didn't.
Well, there's that. Yeah, you can talk to him, but it's just still Jill practicing her police voice. Sir, I need you to calm down and listen to me, sir. And him.
There
just
is
being
a
like,
zombie
"Oh, fuck
outbreak, sir. We need to get you to safety, and yes, there's dogs
you." Oh, so
behind me.
dogs behind you. Dogs behind you. I don't want to turn around and look at them. They were horrifying.
They looked actually a lot better in this than they do in Resident Evil.
Oh,
2.
God. Yeah. I thought they were bigger specimens. Like it always seemed to be Dobermans in Resi 2.
Yeah.
The police dogs. That's the ones.
Hey
that are,
dude,
like, Great
having a
Danes
tough
and
day at
yeah.
work?
It's terminable. Somebody nibbled on my shorts. This is the last time
Oh,
I paid
shit.
for a low-budget prostitute. And oh shit, I forgot this part.
Shit.
Do any of you two like to fly kites? Because I've got a. Whoa! Okay, we've discovered the dodge button. Nice.
Oh yeah. And that's how you get away from zombies. And up to the roof. To escape on the helicopter. And that's the end of the game.
Yep. That's also why the other one was so quick.
Yeah. I mean, it's surprising it took them this long to make this game. When this is the end right here. I just couldn't understand it. Right, why did we have to wait so...
It's less expensive than Claymation.
I suppose.
Oh, can you imagine Wallace and Gromit at Resident Evil? That would be hilarious. Oh,
no.
there goes that.
I never knew that would happen.
That's such a shame. I'm just not entirely sure what blew it up though. I
Yeah.
think.
He probably fired something at it and...
Get him. Get him. Slowly walking towards you.
It's so fucking menacing.
It's so terrifying.
That is so much more terrifying than a fucking jump scare.
The Gib's coming for you! The Gib is coming for you!
Fuck
Oh,
you.
the Gib gives no fucking shits about your car!
Yep, just, you know, drive him off the fucking roof. And fuck you. Piece of shit. Ow.
I'd just like to remind the standing audience that this is a horror game.
Well, it's supposed to be. Eh, that's the thing. It's a basically indestructible enemy slowly walking towards you. That is pretty terrifying.
Oh yeah.
Which proves that horror doesn't have to be just jump scares.
Indeed.
It's quite clever that showing the oil there, petrol on the floor.
You made me lose my hood.
Yeah.
Now I take your skin as replacement. I need new dentures. That was awesome.
That really was. And so was that.
My hair is so perfect.
Hey, easy, lady. I got you.
Who are you? What are you doing?
I'm not an easy lady.
I'm saving you. Come on. Let's get you someplace safe.
Yeah, you sure? Just like that?
It's not like I'm wearing a fucking miniskirt like the original.
True. It's now we can't see her legs.
Exactly. Well, you can, just they're not on show as such.
I think we're in the clear.
Hope so.
We've been bringing survivors here.
Here, where?
What's this weed crap?
My
There's
guys
only
have
you.
converted some subway cars into a shelter. It's safe.
For now.
I'm fine.
Personal space. Okay, I get it. Let's go.
So the parade of posters. Alien, Zulu, Terminator.
Go around.
That's
Generic
Call of
war
Duty.
film.
I would pay money to see a movie about a killer bowling ball. I imagine.
Vehicles. No
Some sort of
spares in this
Pac-Man.
game. Classic B horror movie.
It's
Terminator.
just straight up Terminator. They're not even bothering to hide it.
Nope. And then we got Saw,
Saw. We got Apollo 13 or the Abyss, depending on where it's
Pearl
set.
Harbor, and
Pearl
what did you say
Harbor.
what that one was?
And, Leonardo DiCaprio looks alike in the mirror.
Ah, yes.
Nothing. I never seen
I don't know why I'm
anything
so
like
down on Leonardo DiCaprio. He was the only celebrity that came to
it. Knows
mind.
what it wants
Yeah,
and
it's
won't
fair
stop
enough.
What
till
about Brad
it gets
Pitt,
it.
really?
Don't you like that in a man?
Yeah, probably
No
closer.
thanks. He's all yours.
Come on, dude. Hurry up.
Ex-boyfriends.
I promise you're in good hands. I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service.
That's not good hands. Damn it, it won't let me shoot
Kidding
him.
me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter.
Oh, skipped a couple of lines of dialogue there. Whoops.
It's because I rushed him.
Come on. It's this way.
I felt like you're pointing a gun at his fluffy locks.
Dynamite! So tasty. They might
Oh my god, those are
stink.
M&M's!
They really
Those are
are.
fucking M&M's! Look at them!
They're straight up the
Wow,
M&Ms.
Capcom! Wow!
At least they're giving some good advice. Be sure to brush your teeth after eating.
Yeah, sure, and that's a tiny ass red font that's barely distinguishable.
Hey
And
guys.
I'm my friends.
Lobster.
And I'm hungry. So that's a Dead or Alive reference. There's a,
Oh, that one. Yeah, I
Yeah,
suppose, yeah.
I swear, that looks like one of the main characters in this series.
I'll take your word for it. Hey guys, how's it going?
I don't. No, those aren't people. I was looking at the photograph there of the basketball shirt, and I thought that was just a person standing on the other side of the subway, like,
That one,
ready to
I
get
can
on.
kind of see it if you just kind of quickly look. Yeah.
I freaked the fuck out of me for a second there.
But there are supposed to be people in here, and
No, I think they're like further up in the other cars. I've got to talk to Mr. I got kicked off the Metal Gear set for taking the thunder away from Solid Snake. We had a competition about whose voice could be gravelly and stereotypical.
This fine young lady could
There's
use
still
our
no
help.
civilians around here, though. Oh, they're in the next car over.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't even think to ask fine young lady her name?
Get me a Sandpaper cigarette.
She is an elite operative of
I will speak with a foreign
Special
accent, so I
Tactics
will
and
miss
Rescue
out
Service.
occasional word.
Her name is
And grammar.
Shannon Valentine.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill. I am UBCS platoon leader Mikhail Victor. My
I'm
team
Russian,
was sent here
in case
to
you couldn't
rescue
tell.
civilians.
I'm also going to turn into a zombie soon.
How's that going for you?
The city is completely cut off, isolated. Most of the 100,000 civilians will wind up dead. Correction, undead. My
100,000
platoon has suffered
civilians for a
serious
city.
losses.
It's fairly small.
Just keeping them alive is more than I can manage.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, we are doing all we can. If we can get this subway train moving, we can evacuate some survivors. But we need help. My men cannot do this alone.
Yeah, I love how they talk about their platoon as if it's a large group, and yet we only see 2 of them.
All right.
Yeah, there's only like him, that there's a couple of people in there, I think, that have guns, so that's like 4.
But I am on
Meh.
your side, not yours.
Oh, hey. It's cool. We all want the same thing.
I'm pretty sure like a platoon is at least 6 people.
Yeah.
More.
All right, Super Cop. Here you go. We can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
That
Bloody
face didn't quite match that voice
Ready to
line.
get you geared up.
I have to admit.
Head up to street level.
There is a little bit of uncanny valley going on here, but, you know, doing the best they can.
Oh, it still looks fucking
Yeah.
amazing. Don't get me wrong.
Gunpowder.
Yay.
Yeah, we all know that. For those of you wondering, yes, we did skip over that the first time.
Mega Man!
Mega Man! We're not even going to hide it this time. Please play our other games.
I wonder, is there a...
I don't know if there's a quick... There's that, but I'm not sure about quick turn.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Do you see down on the D-pad or something?
No, that's... Okay. I don't know. I might actually have a quick look at the control.
So I think it's still
Down and circle.
Ah, oh yeah.
Whee! There we go.
Hey, there we go. Yep, read those, don't care. There was an inappropriate sexual metaphor in there somewhere that I'm amazed got past the censors, but fuck it, we've made the joke, we're moving on.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's all your fault!
Joe, it's me again. You topside yet?
Working on it. So what's the plan?
The old tanks got me clearing the tracks. You mind getting the subway infrastructure back online?
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
Well, we'll do it very fast once we're all hopped up on the orbs. Wonderful orbs. And we got the new stabbies. Discovered the knife combat in this game is significantly easier in some ways, but much harder in some other ways. Also, the box there.
Oh yeah, the box, yeah.
We'll have to come back to that at some point. Hungry. Here it goes. Hungry. Here it goes.
Knife it off! Knife it off! Knife it off!
Mispicked the lock using my giant K-bar knife. Yep, herbs. We don't care, bye.
Something about first aid spray as well. Might as well store you. Was there anything else in this one? Oh yeah.
Well, that doesn't really matter because we can't really
Yeah.
do
It
anything with
almost
it.
looks like I could get this working if I plug in the right... whatever it is.
There's an innuendo in there, but I won't lower myself to that.
No.
I'm going to put it down here so it won't interfere with the other one.
Oh yeah, we can still use that one, can't we?
Yeah, we could. Technically.
It all depends. We'll see who's got the better grip. I mean, I did get bitten like twice on the way when we finished the first episode.
Yeah.
So depending on how long this one goes, we might just take yours because you're clearly the better player than I am.
Well, I've been playing Doom, so I'm used to fast-paced action at the moment. So,
Survivors. We've got to get that train moving.
although I am counteracting it by drinking beer at the moment.
Ah, hello, darling. Can you take me to the
Oh.
Oh, God! Please, I just need to smell my breath mint for a second. I'm not
Get
wondering.
off.
I'm trying to change brands of Tic Tacs. I was going for the green and red ones, but I can't tell the white ones are just better. Ammo.
It's alright, I did see it out the corner of my eye.
The sneaky.
Hey, guys.
Sneaky. Ah, now we finally pull the trigger. Yay.
Oof.
Ooh! That one's dead. There we go. Don't really need to stab these guys, you just run past them.
Excuse me, coming through.
And this is the town, ladies and
Another
gentlemen.
lock.
Can't get in there yet just yet.
Can we go in here? Oh, that's the...
No, they activated bolt cutters for that one.
They're gonna break that down in a bit.
Oh, we heard this is where the Glastonbury is. I think we're a bit lost.
Carlos, I've reached the main avenue. Which way do I go?
See a big transmission tower? That's the substation. You'll have to circle around through an alley to your right to get there.
You mean the alley that's on fire?
Maybe. Surely a tall drink of water like yourself can put out a few flames.
Ba-dum-ts.
Fuck you.
People have died, you ass!
Yes. Yes, we have.
I'm looking at them!
Gotta put this out.
They're giving you the finger!
So
Or
we
at
just-
least I think they are. They don't really have fingers anymore. And there. So this game's other mechanic that wasn't in Resident Evil 2. But apparently you're not going to showcase. I think the dodge mechanic works if you press a button just as they're about to lunge.
Oh yeah, you gotta do it at just the right time. Ah.
That's definitely not the right time. Oh,
Really,
God.
really
Ah!
wasn't.
Ah! What are the animations exactly the same? Exactly what Leon used to do when he got numbed. Just break the neck. Come on, boys.
Hello.
Come on. Oh, is that good boys then? Boom!
Who's
down
that
the
dead boys then?
Oh, is that dead boys? Yes, they are.
Right, so
Dead boys, dead boys.
what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they blow up? That doesn't rhyme, but fuck it.
Right, stand the side there. Or just shooting, that works too. Oh.
Oh.
Ah! No, that was my wife! We had our 3rd anniversary coming up! Oh, now I embrace the sweet embrace of death. I'm coming for you, honey! Oh, no, I was gonna use that. Oh, no, no!
Just, you know, casually stroll
Did you
away.
just stab me in the balls? I ever take a chance, maybe I'll find a new wife. Oh, no, never mind.
That was my boyfriend! How could you do this?
So considering he's wearing a baseball cap, you're like, that's my dad!
I shot his hat off! I shot his hat off!
Jesus Christ.
I have no
So,
chance.
just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, this is supposed to be a survival horror aspect. At the moment, we're seeing the horror and less of the survival.
Hey, I'm alive, aren't I?
How much ammunition did I have when I've entered this game? Oh, behind you, behind you, behind you, behind
Yeah,
you!
yeah, I hear it.
Damn horse.
Damn it. Damn it.
Oh god, oh god. Oh, Jesus Christ. You can see their scowls. Shit off. They'll be shot. Oh, ow, oh, this has just not been the day for me. Oh, I love this. What the fuck? You killed me so hard that my neck's just gone into this worry bar.
And his arms clipping through the trash as well. Wait,
It worked well for Nemesis.
we can go in it, can't we?
Yeah. The way I went last time was like a circuitous route.
There.
Well, yeah, I did a little bit of exploring before I came in here the last time. Ooh, welcome back.
I was fully expecting those two to get up.
Well, that's what the knife's for.
Nice guitar riff.
Yeah, I think that's the end credit music for the original Resident Evil 3, I'm pretty sure.
Cool.
A little bonus thrown in there. Hello. Oh, there's our good friend, Mr. Ready Boy. Get it ready back. I suggest you dupe the guy on the right. Hey! And then bring them all close to the... Or you could just do that. I was
Yeah.
gonna say try and lure the other two closer, but
I
it's okay.
thought they were closer, to be honest.
But... Oh, they just visited my chiropractor after this. Oh, ow. Jesus Christ. Dan! I've run away now, please. Oh, no, it's just stairs. We can't handle stairs. They're taboo. Oh, we used to be Jehovah's Witnesses. We hate stairs.
Hello?
Okay. Oh, hello.
Anything? You have anything?
Yeah. No, but, just in case. I hate janitorial work. I was happy to turn into
Hey,
a
dude.
zombie.
How's it going?
Oh, Jesus Christ. He's got a wobbly head. Fuck it, dog. Yeah, but the natural controls are a bit, sensitive, aren't they?
They really are.
I have to turn that down a bit. 3 bullets. Ooh. Aha! We have located the powers for the room.
Yeah. Gotta be like ammo or something in here.
Violence is getting worse and worse these past few days. Got a shotgun for when it hits breaking point. Locking it up in the gun rack. That should keep it safe from any would-be looters while I go out and find some more shells. If things go south, cut the chain and bust up that sucker. I pray we all make it out alive. Dear God in heaven, I'm praying for the Lord.
Amen, brother! Amen!
Oh man, can you feel it, brother, baby? Can you feel it, brother Harmon?
Technically I'm sister because I'm playing a girl at the moment, but sure.
Oh, okay, yeah, way to kill the bit, thanks.
I'm sorry. Ooh, grenade.
Ooh, hello. That'll be useful if Big Boy ever shows up again.
Ooh, more gunpowder. Wait, don't I have...
He got 3, yeah.
Desperately needed that. I didn't see anything
Yeah, just a
else
reminder,
in there.
this is not Doom, Ben. You don't get ammunition back when you chainsaw people to death. Mental adjustment, please.
Right, this isn't Doom. I
if
can
we're having
tell
this
because
off,
there's
I'm not having you
a
waste all the
nice-looking
supplies
lady
that I'm
in front
getting.
of me instead of a dude that's on fire.
Hey, you never know.
This must be the subway company's offices.
Ooh. And the raccoon thing was just come back again. Only this time they don't actually jingle.
Yeah, I didn't want to waste a bullet on it.
Oh, now we don't want to waste bullets.
Oh yeah, I want to preserve it for the zombies.
Ah. Nothing of them trigger that.
So, what is it? Kite Bros Railway Man. Ensuring safe subway operations. In the event of a power outage, the subway will automatically cease operations. Once power has been restored, please use the control panel to confirm the stations at which the train will stop, as well as which track segments will be used. What do you think of the voice?
To be honest, it's not that far off most train announcers I've heard on for subway station. In the event of a power outage.
If the route entered is unsafe, an error will occur and operations will not resume.
Thank you for listening to this important public service announcement. Please do not sue Great Western Railway. We have no soul. Well, saying that, actually, Great Western's pretty good. It's the fucking Arriva chains up here that are the fucking
Oh,
annoying.
yeah.
Although, hopefully, we should be under new management right now. Last time I came down to you guys in last October-ish.
Yeah.
October-ish, December-ish? Whenever I came down.
Whenever it was.
They were, yeah. They were doing some work. Or they were supposed to be doing. Hello. Go away. Right. Can we remember the last thing that happened here? Hey! Yes! we
Remember
do.
what? Why? What happened?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's fine.
There's his queen!
Oh yeah, we haven't seen that bit yet, have we?
Yeah, we haven't seen the bit that I just referenced, but yeah.
Yeah, yep. Well, there we are. Oh, that reminds me actually.
So,
there it is.
937. No, and it starts off left and then goes right and then goes left again.
Indeed.
Nah,
Seriously?
That would be overkill.
I was gonna say, would you fucking dare? Wow. Jesus Christ.
And let's just go. I don't want to hang around and see if he.
Ma'am,
Gets
do you
back
have
up.
my prescription for Viagra? Oh, god damn it, there goes everything else. I wonder if there's something down that other alleyway.
There was another alleyway?
Yeah. Yeah, there.
What, that
I
one?
mean, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I think. There's something down there I wasn't sure about.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll investigate there at some point. Or you can investigate it when it's your turn. Right, actually, let's go from here. Oh, I forgot about Yips! I forgot about Yips! Okay, I think
Why? Yeah.
I think I'll leave it a little bit longer. I could probably take 1 or 2 more hits.
This is safe. Yep. Done this one.
Yeah, we have. That's the thing I referenced, though.
Yeah, there's a safe over there, I think, isn't it?
Yep, that's the safe.
Yeah, I can't
Does it
remember
close?
what the fucking combination was. It was like
937.
9? Yeah, something like that.
Oh, I've got to do all 3 and then.
Yeah, you got to do all 3. Do you have the combination to this save? Oh dear, I guess I'll never know. The suspense is killing me. Oh, sorry, I mean, it killed me.
Hey!
And it is. Ooh,
It's a scope. It's a red dot sight.
dots. Yeah. Let's do that on the gun.
It looks slightly ridiculous at how big it is compared to the gun, but
We're gonna take what we get. Oh, this is not an actual custom job or anything. Oh, it's just a tiny little red dot.
I mean, I suppose it's useful for when the cursor's bigger. Makes it a little bit easier aiming. That was technically where I came from, so there's stuff up here. Yeah.
Yep. And let's try not to make this the mistake that I did when I was up here as well. We were
You
testing
make a
out
mistake?
the like.
I would
testing out the
never
mechanics.
believe that you would make a mistake.
No, it's almost inconceivable. Hello.
Oh!
Yeah, that one was alive. Ah! Yeah.
I was hoping I could get it without.
Okay, get it.
Bye!
And there we go. I want to pop that herb now. You feel a little bit. Yeah. And since the share play might be stopping soon, maybe how about trip back to the.
Yeah,
apron?
that is literally what I was about to do because I know what's going to happen next as well. Because of the demo.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm not sure if it's exactly the same because His Majesty hasn't shown up yet, but.
It happens when when something happens. So let's go in here. Just safe room which we went to
Oh.
before.
No,
Oh yeah, we did
forgot
get
about this.
that. No, not examine.
Yeah, it's not green. Look at the fluffy.
Combine. There we go.
It kind of looks more like a feather than it does a hair, but never mind.
Fancy box, and now I can do the thing that you did, which was examine. Yes.
Indeed. Yes, this is a Resident Evil game after all.
Boom. And we have an
It's
imitation.
so pretty. It's so pretty.
Right. Shall I? I'll store the gunpowder. Store that for
just in
now.
case. Just in case, because there might be grabby enemies.
Oh, did you want the gunpowder out? Did you? As
No,
gonna,
they couldn't.
it's got to be you
It-
next, isn't it?
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I'm good. It's the hand grenade I was kind of worried about.
Oh yeah, I was keeping that. Yeah, I was just going to leave it like this. So yeah, well, we shall see. Cool. So yeah, that's not a bad place to stop off. Actually, I think so. Thank you everyone for watching. Feel free to tell me how stupid I am, how stupid you are, how stupid John is, how stupid the games we play are. Thank you, and good night.